Clair Obscur, Expedition 33 is celebrated for its exceptional dialogue and deeply developed characters. Across its sprawling narrative, the game delivers some of the most heartfelt and natural writing in any modern RPG. Yet, after more than 350 hours of gameplay and 5 complete playthroughs, there's still one line from Verso that never quite sits right, especially in the context of his romance with Sile. The line in question emerges during one of their more intimate campfire conversations. These moments are among the emotional highlights of the game, particularly because of the slow-burning and fragile relationship that forms between Sile and Verso. Throughout their dialogue, the two exchange trauma, vulnerability, and eventually, physical intimacy. Their bond feels real because it's so deeply rooted in pain, survival, and the need for connection in a broken world. One of the key revelations from these exchanges is the loss of Sile's husband, Pierre, a tragedy that continues to shape her emotionally. Despite her growing connection with Verso, she makes it clear that Pierre remains irreplaceable. Their relationship, though meaningful, is not meant to be permanent or deeply committed, at least not from her perspective. It's at this emotional crossroads that Verso delivers a line that breaks immersion. The phrasing immediately stands out. It doesn't match the tone of the conversation or the emotional nuance of Verso's character. Sile had just emphasized that Pierre isn't someone Verso needs to compete with. From her perspective, her connection with Pierre is sealed in the past, and her relationship with Verso is something very different, more transient and grounded in the moment. So why would Verso frame his desire for something deeper as a competition? This line feels not only awkward but fundamentally out of character. It portrays Verso as strangely tone-deaf in a moment that demands sensitivity. Given how self-aware and emotionally intelligent Verso is in most of the game, his choice of words here comes across as clumsy, almost desperate. More confusingly, it doesn't align with his knowledge of the canvas, their shared reality, or the fleeting nature of their existence. It's a rare blemish in a game that otherwise nails emotional authenticity. The writing in Clair Obscur is masterfully layered with subtext and character depth, making this single misstep all the more noticeable. Verso's line doesn't just miss the emotional mark, it slightly undermines the complexity of a character who's otherwise shown to be thoughtful and introspective. Perhaps it was a stylistic choice meant to show emotional vulnerability, or even a last-ditch plea for permanence in a world that offers none. But to many players, it simply feels off. After hundreds of hours, it's still the only line that stops me in my tracks, and makes me wish the writers had gone with something that stayed true to the subtle strength of Verso's journey.